If you've ever used the page filtering option in a pivot table, you'll know how useful it can be. Taking our Sales Inc. 2013 data, let's create a quick pivot table. So let's insert pivot table. We're not even going to go with the recommended ones this time. So I know what I want. It picks up the data for me, and it's going to place this pivot table in a new worksheet. That's fine. Now what I want it to do is have each of the items that we sell as a row heading, how much we've sold of each one as a value, and then place the month name as a page filter. So now by adding the month name as a page filter, it appears at the top here above the data, allowing me to then filter the data below by a particular month. So I could use February and it shows me the February numbers. I could choose August and it shows me the August numbers. There's even the option to multiple select by clicking the box, and then I can choose a number of months. The only issue with that is it just says multiple items here and you don't know which month it's selected without going back and seeing. If I turn that option off, I can then simply just filter by a single month. That's quite clever and it works. What would be even cleverer is if I could now, at the click of a button, create 12 pivot tables, one for each month of the year. Now I could do it one way by replicating this worksheet and then coming in and changing the filter at the top. So I would have 12 identical pivot tables and then just go into each sheet and change each one's filter. So the first one will be January, the second will be February, March, etc. Let's put this back to all and let's ask Excel to create those 12 pivot table sheets for me, but already have each of them filtered by each of the months. So instead of it just copying 12 times, it copies 12 times and does the filtering for each of the month names, and very cleverly renames each of the tabs as well. Well, let's see it in action. Now you'll have to be careful because it's simply 2 clicks, so keep your eyes open. It only works though if you have this page level filtering in place. Another little thing to be careful of is don't have a field up here that has a lot of items in. At the moment I've got 12, so that's okay. I'm going to end up with 12 sheets. If I were to place the row labels up there, so my item title, there are a lot of those, as you can see, into the hundreds. That would create hundreds of sheets. So a little bit of forward planning before you actually carry anything out like this would save a lot of work. We go to the pivot tables ribbon and then analyze, across to the left where it says options, and then simply choose this little option here, show report filter pages. Click. It then asks me which field in the report filter, so the page filter section here, do I want to use. Now, even though I've only got one field in there, it still asks me. So do I want to split this pivot table into all the month names? Yes, I do, thank you. Okay. And not even that slowly, we have January, show me the January data, February, show me the February data, March, show me the March data, all the way through to December, show me the December data. So it's done the copy and paste 12 times and applied the next filter in the list for me. Now that is extremely clever and very, very useful. It's also retained the full pivot table here in sheet 3, which is where it was, should I wish to then go through and have a look at any of them myself by filtering out. That's 12 new sheets, 1 sheet each filter option in the drop list here. Each of those are then already pre-chosen each of the values. So December's in the December, already chosen. November's already chosen, October's already chosen. So that's a matter of being in a pivot table, going to options, and just choosing the show report filter pages. As previously stated, be careful that you don't do that where a field has a lot of choices, which you will end up with a lot of sheets.